Srila Bhakti Thakur has written this Sagala Jadiyabai Sadati Virak Gunagai Yana Kripa Bhakti Titebari. Giving up everything, let us sing in praise of Shraddha Devi, faith, whose grace can take us to Krishna. Shraddha, faith, is the most subtle thing, and it is also the most tangible. It is not imaginary. We must realize that it is reality. It is concrete and not merely an abstract sentiment of mere individual consciousness. Faith is universal as the most fundamental element that can connect us with the finest objective. So Shraddha, if you translate it with belief, like we have in the material plane, in the religions, you may have faith or not, but this is not the question here. Faith is the most subtle thing. And it is also the most tangible. It is not imaginary. So we cannot, it is nothing we can imagine or we can copy artificially. We must realize that it is reality. It is not something the mind concocted. Faith is reality, it is concrete and not merely an abstract sentiment of mere individual consciousness. Faith is universal. It's the most fundamental element that can connect us with the finest objective. Now, Shraddha, we have to pray to Shraddha Devi. The grace of her can take us to Krishna, because it's the most subtle thing, and it is reality. So, through electricity or radio, we can establish communication over a long distance. The science is very subtle, not known to anyone and everyone. It was always a secret for me, and it is still, because I never learned it. I never was not interested in these things. But actually that you use your phone, you speak in a plastic, and somebody hears you 6,000 kilometers away. It is something like mystic for me. But this kind of mystic is material. They can explain why it happened, why these things are working. For me, it's a secret. But there is a much more subtle things. This is faith. And with this faith, we can attain the most beautiful place or most beautiful person we are coming from. It is based on faith. It has its tangible position. We cannot deny its existence. But faith is much more subtle. And through it, one can establish both higher contact and reciprocation. Subtle faith is not approachable by anyone and everyone. It has its tangible existence, and it may function in any circumstance if we have its peculiar contact. We cannot give false statements that we possess it. Our power and grandeur are not necessarily any proof of its presence in us. Despite great pomp and show, all we personify may be falsehood. We should be very cautious to maintain our contact with a genuine faith. So this, what we heard now, we cannot give false statements that we possess it. It means that they are displaying it or imitating it. We have faith, but as soon as something comes what is not fitting to our desire or what we imagine, faith is gone. Then we have to take over the command. Yeah. We cannot give false statements that we possess it. Our power and grandeur are not necessarily any proof of its presence in us. So whatever external we show, it does not mean that necessarily any proof of its presence in us. So this is we may try to imitate this, those who have realized, those who are on the platform of transcendental, who have full faith in the Lord in every situation, whatever may happen. This cannot be imitated. We cannot, so despite great pomp and show, all we personify may be falsehood. So this is the shock for those who try to artificially display that they have attained the highest level and they are full surrender to the Lord, and they are devotees like. We should be very cautious to maintain our contact with genuine faith. So we must be very cautious that we are making faith not imitation faith, that we are real faith. We have to prove it. Krishna is testing us all the time. You think that I am the doer, or you think you are the doer. And he creates some situation that we say, okay, I must do. We are not have this faith. He will arrange everything. He is a doer. When we get such a level, deep faith, it is not something we can artificially imitate. Of course, is it explained a little? Of course, sincerity is the main requirement for faith connection. So this is also very important. Many times we say this. Sincerity and humility. Because if we are not sincere, like we can play the position of a devotee on a level imitating, but if we are not sincere, if our goal is hidden in us, I want to be big, I want to, or I am a real devotee, why can you not respect me, or why can you not? This is false. This is imitation. This is, everything is useless. Not understood anything. So no price, however valuable in this world, can purchase it. So we cannot buy it with money, or we cannot buy it by anything in this world. The qualification is lowliam, our sincere and earnest desire for the thing. No one can purchase the Absolute. No price can purchase him. The absolute necessity is our sincere desire and earnestness. Without insincerity, or with insincerity, we cannot make trade with him. He is not so foolish as to become an object of trade for anybody. Sincere desire for him is required, and that will awaken the conception to serve him. We want him sincerely, through affection. We love him, so we desire him. And to love means to sacrifice for the object of our love. Srila Jiva Goswami Prabhu has given a beautiful definition of the word Bhagavan. Bhajaniya Sarvasakuna Vishishta. The Supreme Lord, Bhagavan, is of such a nature that everyone who comes in contact with him will want to serve him and to satisfy themselves for his satisfaction. And sacrifice themselves for his satisfaction. This is the result of faith in its developed form. He is so noble, we shall think that if we die to satisfy him, our life's objective will be fulfilled. His noble quality is such that it draws us so much sacrificing spirit from him. It draws everything towards him. Die to live. Fate is such. That means we must have this attitude. If he wants, that I'm ready to die, to give everything. If he would ask, this is faith, this is real faith, whatever he may. But we are not trusting him. He thinks he's one of us. He wants to harm us. But we are part of him. He will not harm himself. So we are an ocean of faith, and the devotees are the essential agents. Each helps the other. We are much relieved from the fatigue and dryness of a long journey if we have a companion or the association of a group. Similarly, in this ocean, if we obtain the help of devotees of similar nature to ours, that will be most conducive. Even our Guru Maharaj, in a speech he delivered on Vyasa Buddha, his holy appearance day, addressed his disciples. Vipada Udaranga Bandhugana. Oh my friends, who can give me relief from danger? To me, you are my deliverer from danger in the ocean of fate. It is very difficult to journey onward alone. So you have come to help me in my dangerous ambitions, journey in the infinite. You have come and you are engaging me in talking about him. And so you have given me some engagement. Otherwise, to leave and move alone in the infinite is very difficult, troublesome and dangerous. We have all come to hear something. And in this exchange of talks about him, the situation has been made very safe and easy to journey so far towards Vaikuntha. We must be conscious of our real position. When we are searching for Krishna, it is not easy, and also it is very easy, both simultaneously. Faith is the only capital by which we can make our journey towards the infinite. Bhakti, devotion, has no beginning and no end. Ahaitukhe apratihata. There's no beginning, it is there already. Before we came to know about it, it was there. It was there, it is there, it will be there. No one can resist it, that bhakti. And that faith is irresistible. It is part of the eternal substance. Its very nature is eternity. None can oppose it. We only have to make contact and associate with it, and the wave will carry us towards our goal. If we can have the company of the devotees, the journey becomes very easy and pleasant, whereas to go alone is very difficult. Any question or any comments on? Can anyone follow? Yeah. Yes.
Can you explain a little bit more the aspect of sacrifice?
Sacrifice. We are now concerned about our own interest. So sacrifice means, in this topic, it means we do everything for the pleasure of the Lord. not for me. I am insignificant. I forget myself or whatever my plans in this world are, or enjoying spirit. Every moment it is a sacrifice, but for a pure devotee it is not sacrifice. It is sacrifice for those who were attracted to this material, or who have their roots in this material plane. For a pure devotee, there's no sacrifice. There's a sacrifice means for a purified soul to come in this material world. And he does this, like our acharyas, he does this for the pleasing the Lord, Nityananda, Gauranga. It is a sacrifice. And it seems it is very heavy burden, heavy, but it is the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The devotees, when we hear them, the sacrifice is that I facing so much sense enjoyment in this material world, but he is not feeling to sacrifice this, because he is feeling I sacrifice my sweet relation with my Lord. Now where is he? So this is on a different level. We cannot understand this now, because we are so attached in this world. When I get sick, when I get separated, someone dies in the family, or I cannot get my goal, whatever I decide in this material world. So sacrifice is, this material world means you always have to sacrifice. But one who is not from this world, who has surrendered fully to the Lord, he understands it's not my plane here, it's not my world. He sees my place is at the lotus feet of my Guru, my Nityananda, Gauranga, Radha Govinda. This is my place. But I have not seen him. I don't know if he exists. I don't know if Guru Maharaj is here or not. And therefore this, we need what we need for this, to understand it. Faith in the first place. In the beginning, faith is connected with sacrifice, because I think I can control something here, or I miss something in this world. No, we have to always move according to the will of the Lord, and the Lord plays with his devotees. He is hiding. He is here, but he is hiding. And the devotees then become conscious. Oh, he is here, then he experienced something you really cannot imagine in this world. Then you will never feel any attraction to this, what you experience in this plane here. So sacrifice is different for every individual. We have to sacrifice our sense gratification, our running for our personal pleasure, to get out from the grip of this ignorance, Maya. This is the very beginning. Another way, the pure devotees, they are sacrificing to be separated from the Lord. They're always running after Him. They're always searching for Him. Where is He? This is also sacrifice. It's a beautiful sacrifice. It's the separation and meeting with Palamba and Sambhoga. This is the play the Lord plays with His devotees. And the Lord feels also the same. He feels separated from it's a very sweet, pure love, pure, absolutely pure. There's no the slightest contamination. But this is so subtle and so deep. We cannot see this with our senses. We cannot experience it. Because faith is the most subtle thing. He will help me, He will save me. Without Him, I am hopeless. We have to get this mood of the Goswamis, always calling Raghunath. He was crying. Rupa Goswami, Goswamis, all of them. But there is no separation between his devotees and but it is called Yogamaya, transcendental illusion. It's the pastime going on like this. But it's not Mahamaya. Mahamaya is in this world here. This is painful. And the future will also be painful. Wherever we go. Something fell down from the chair. Ecstatic symptoms. Anything more we can?
I'm reading last part one. It's very difficult, but at the same time it's very easy.
Yes.
And then there was one part, like I was saying, if you have association of pure devotee, then it's very easy. Like, understood this correct?
It can be more very easy. Yes, it is more easy. But who can stay close to a devotee? You have to be very careful that they are not from this world. Their communication is not on the mental level or on the physical. It is much, much deeper. And there we must go deeper and deeper. That this external world vanishes. I don't know, these high topics, I think. If somebody can catch something, you have to think. The way is given nicely. Swami Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, he gave the basic understanding, following strictly the sadhana and worshipping deity. They worshipping deity in the mood of Vaikunta, opulence. So, but this is the beginning, training. But all these things after times, after many lifetimes, sometimes we go deeper, we want more, we get some taste from a level we have not experienced now. And the faith will grow also in a certain, yes, there is someone, there is something. I have seen, I have realized a drop of this. We want more, we want more. So if you have a body or you have a gross body or a subtle body, it doesn't matter. When you develop this Shraddha faith, you cross all these gross and subtle worlds, and you are coming directly to the plane where there's no beginning, no end. And then you go further. Then in this, beyond this material conception, there's a vast Vaikunta, so many different activities going on. You will see so many jivatmas. There, you go further and then you see they are all like in the book of Sanatan, I think, Gopal. Brihad Bhagavatamrita. He went to all these different planes, Indraloka, then Brahmaloka, Shivloka. Then he sent him to Vaikunta. Then there, Hanuman, I think, or someone sent him to Ram Lila. Then Narad Muni, I think. Yeah. He was looking for his original relation he had in the transcendental plane. So he was a cowherd boy, Gopal. And in the end he went to Dwarka in Mathura, And then they said, no, this is not the one. I'm looking. And Maharaj said, you must go to Vrindavan village. Transcendental village, not anything of this concrete world. And there he met Krishna and the cows. They sent him the inhabitants of the village, Vrindavan. He asked, where is my Krishna? Can you show me? He's out in the forest with the cows. Now he's coming back. You look, there's dust in the outside the village. There he's coming with his friends and cows. And he running there. And then he realized, oh, my Krishna is there. And Krishna also recognized, oh, where have you been so long time? They impressed each other. Now I've attained your home again. As this story is given in Vaishnava Goswami. Very beautiful story. So, finished today. Somebody wants to come? We can go together. Now you have to think, oh, but I have to work tomorrow. Who will do this? Who will pay the rent? So, but this faith we have to have, you know. When we surrender to Krishna, Krishna cares for us. Krishna cares. Today I got prasadam from Teja Samadhini. I'm eating too much. So it was done nicely. Krishna cares that I get something. I had not problem. I was living as a beggar in India for 1.5 years almost. I had nothing there, but I had always enough to eat. And always a sleeping place. Oh. Material world. Jai Srila Sitadev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Srila Gurudev Nitya Leela Pavishtam Upad Maharaj Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava. Sri Goswami Maharaj.